While watching bullish price actions, let us inform you our review on AREB. American Rebel Holdings Incorporated just had one of the wildest stock moves in recent memory, skyrocketing 342% during the day before tumbling 32% after hours. That kind of volatility doesn't just happen on its own. It's the result of a perfect storm of company developments, including a reverse stock split, a legal battle with Bank of America, and a major marketing push to boost brand awareness. For investors, this raises a big question. Is this a real turning point for American Rebel, or just a temporary spike before reality sets in? Let's break it all down. First, the reverse stock split. This was a 1-for-25 consolidation, which means that every 25 shares of American Rebel stock were combined into a single share. Companies typically do this when their stock price is in danger of falling below Nasdaq's minimum listing requirements. It's not a move that adds any actual value. It just reshuffles the numbers to keep the stock looking more appealing on paper. The key takeaway here? This is usually a sign of a struggling company trying to avoid getting delisted, rather than one growing through strong fundamentals. Investors should always be cautious when a reverse split is involved because it often signals deeper financial issues. At the same time, American Rebel is caught up in a legal dispute with Bank of America over a $2 million credit facility that expired in early 2024. That's not a huge amount of debt in the corporate world, but the fact that they're in a lawsuit over it suggests that either the terms were contentious or the company is facing liquidity issues. If American Rebel can settle this quickly and move on, it might not be a big deal. But if the lawsuit drags on or exposes deeper financial instability, it could be a serious red flag for investors. Now, let's talk about the company's big marketing push. American Rebel isn't just a safes and security brand anymore. They're making an aggressive play to expand their presence, especially with their American Rebel Light beer. To get the word out, they're launching a nationwide ad campaign that includes TV spots on CNBC and Fox Business, along with digital ads placed on major financial websites with a combined audience of over 300 million followers. This kind of exposure could help build brand recognition and attract new customers, but it's also a significant expense. If the campaign generates strong sales and investor interest, it could help propel the stock forward. But if it fails to deliver meaningful revenue growth, it could just be another costly effort that doesn't move the needle. Adding to the visibility push, CEO Andy Ross is set to appear on South Florida television morning shows, including NBC-TV Channel 5 in West Palm Beach and WSFL 39, the home of the Florida Panthers. There's also speculation about a potential investor meeting at Mar-a-Lago, which hints at the company trying to align itself with a politically engaged audience. If American Rebel can successfully position itself as a patriotic, lifestyle-driven brand, this strategy could pay off in terms of both product sales and investor backing. But now, let's circle back to that absolutely insane 342% stock surge. When you see a penny stock move like that, it's usually driven by a combination of speculative retail trading, short squeezes, and momentum chasing. The fact that over 77 million shares changed hands in a single day, especially for a company with a tiny $2.32 million market cap, is a clear sign that traders were piling in fast. The steep 32% drop after hours suggests that a lot of those traders cashed out just as quickly, leaving uncertainty about whether this price spike is sustainable. So, where does this leave investors? American Rebel is clearly trying to make bold moves to stay relevant, but there are still big questions about its long-term financial health. The reverse stock split was a survival move, not a sign of strength. The lawsuit with Bank of America could be a minor issue or a major problem, depending on how it unfolds. And while the marketing push and beer launch could create new revenue streams, it's still too early to tell if they'll succeed. For investors, this is a textbook high-risk, high-reward scenario. If American Rebel can gain traction with its brand expansion and put its financial issues behind it, there's potential for real growth. But if the stock surge was just a short-lived hype cycle and the fundamentals don't improve, it could end up back in penny stock territory before long. One thing's for sure, this is a stock that's going to stay volatile, so anyone looking to get involved should be ready for a wild ride. Please subscribe, give the video a like, and watch more from our playlist. Thanks.